Okay, good afternoon. I'm just going to do some work with Szara this afternoon. Hope everyone's having a great day. Can we go catch her? Hi, Lily Hut. I seem to have misplaced one of my, come on, love, come on. Oh no, I found it. Stay, stay, stay. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to give it a quick brush down. Stand nicely for me, hoping. What I'm going to do too, while she's in here, I'm going to quickly run across and feed the other guys up when I get her settled up. Papa, go home. Tell my Kelpie to go home. You ought not to be out here while I'm doing this, because if she brings the other boy up, Zara's going to have a bit of a cow. Out it all. His hair coming off is crazy today. Got more than yesterday. Stubborn girl. Yeah, she's a little bit stubborn right now. A bit upset with me. She doesn't want to do any work because it is almost dinner time for her. So she's probably thinking, why are we doing this right now? It's the sort of horse who doesn't really want to work this time of day. But that's okay, we'll still do what we're going to do. Good girl. I'll be as gentle as I can when I'm putting those on. It's quite a lot. Hi Matt, how you doing? Yeah, it's a good day. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to keep myself consistent with these horses, and while I'm at it, not only keep consistent, but get myself back to where I feel a lot more confident about what it is that I do. so that I get build my confidence much better than what I have had lately, which has been pretty unconfident. I'd had a good ride this morning on Miss Ellie, and that was nice. Making sure I don't see that dog come around here with that cone on his head. If he does, she'll flip out. She doesn't like the cone at all. And we're going to start with her too because she's in season as well, so she's going to give me a little bit of grief here. The more that we get her out and about, the quicker we get her moving. Off you go. Yep. That's actually dangling right down. I can't get on it. Actually, come here. Bob. Come back, Lily. Come back. Sorry, darling. Come back over. Come back over. Good girl. Thank you. Sorry about that. Good girl. Good job. Okay, go. Up and down. Up. Up that. Girl, get yourself down around. So I'm just going to get her to do a few round lunges. Papa. Judy, sit down. Well, there's going to be a bit of a reaction here because the dog is coming up with a cone on his head. See? But you just want to see what she does when she spots him. Might freak out. Judy, sit down. Dotty. Dotty. Walk. Judy, back. Good dog. Watch your head, mate. Yeah, see that? So she just, I don't know if you guys can see that, but she's just had a bit of a spook there because he's come up. He's jumped out of the grass with his head. Come here. Dog just jumped out of the grass with his head, plastic head thing on. He's upset her. Very cranky girl today. Okay. Let me go and pop that dog away quickly. I'm just going to go and pop the dogs away. I'll be back in a moment. Don't need them carrying on and me getting thrown off as a result. I'll be back. everyone's ready now. So I'm just about ready to get going with her, and we're on the bitless bridle today. We're going to do the bitless. Just much nicer for her. What I'll do today though, I'm going to release the ear flap there, go back that way, and do it up once we get this situated where we want it, about there. Which side we got it on 3? Should even. It's a brilliant little bitless bridle, this one. Very anatomically correct and also comfortable. It's well padded. Does a great job. That top one we don't need to worry about. We just need to worry about that one there. Alright, I'm going to ask her to go, oh, hang on. Check her out first. That's pretty good. Okay, go for a right. Walk on. And we'll get her to just do some lunging for me. And let me turn around and get her to where you can see her, and I can let you see her while doing it. Okay, hop. Walk on. So what I want her to do today is just a little bit more of what we've been doing the last few days. I want to get her fit. She is an older horse. She's 16 years old. She's not a spring chicken, but she's got a lot left in her. Being an Arab, of course, she can go for a long time and do quite a bit. I want to get her back out on the trail riding scene. Puppy, go home. Whoa, she freaked. Well, okay, so she's just kept. Oh, hang on. Okay, I've got an issue. Well, I need to go and get rid of this dog. You can see over the back there, I've got a dog with a cone on its head called Sudi, who has just had an operation, and he's an old puppy who doesn't understand that he can't be out here. So I'll have to get him moving. G'day Tay, how you doing? And Ayla and Mark. Hey Mark, how are you? So I'm just going to go and quickly control the scenario that could end with a very bad response, which is the dog may become a problem for me. I'm doing well. Yeah, just got to keep this horse fit. So that's my goal this afternoon, is to get about 20 minutes of her actual riding, see how she does, and get her back into a good state of fitness so we can take her out. I need this dog to lie down and stop jumping up, because if I'm hit her and he jumps up, she will shy and she will bolt, and I probably will come off. So I'm going to go move him. I'll be back in a minute. Stay there, Zara. Stay. Good girl. I'll be back. Bye-bye. Alright, we'll get back to it. Dogs are all away, they can't get out now, so we won't get injured. She'll get used to that cone, but it takes a while. Okay, well, let's go. Hey, Alaska, how you doing? Come on, let's go. Get her around here. I want to move her over this. I wanted to go over the little posts I've got over the side there. So I'm going to get her to go right around. I'm going to keep her on the edge. There we go, lovely. Good girl. Yeah, it was a wise decision for now to not have the dogs out, because if she bolts on me, I won't be able to stay on. I've never come off this horse. She's bolted many times. Well, probably 5 or 6 times over the last 10 years, but that's many times for me. So I do not ever need to be in a position where I'm riding a horse that's going to bolt on me, because if the next time I come off, I've already broken my back. I have 4 slip discs in my neck. And if I come off again, I'll probably break my back or neck again. So I really can't afford to be riding in a dangerous situation anymore. I used to ride this horse everywhere, all over the mountain, all by myself every day. Up to 6 hours to 8 hours a day sometimes. She's a great little endurance horse for a pony. She can go all day long. It's the Arabian in her. She's avoiding that post, so I'm going to get her to go over time. I'm not going to accept anything less. And she did. Good job. Good girl. Now let's come back. No, I haven't ridden her yet. No, not yet. I'm about to in a minute. I wanted to go the other direction quickly. I just want her to get a bit of a warm up. Even though it's a warm afternoon, they need their muscles to warm up. And when they're older horses like she is, she's not old, but she's, you know, more than halfway through her riding life. So you want to look after them really well. Don't want to overdo it. Give them a bad thing to have to deal with, bad injuries. A lot of people push the older horses too quickly without warming them up, and they get on, and then the horse gets really severe injuries. So I try to avoid all that and just take our time. Turn, 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 other way, go. Good girl, thank you. Good girl. Say canter, canter, say canter, canter. And, whoa, face in. Good girl. She's listening, really beautiful. So, oh, you slept all day. Yeah, that happens sometimes if you're a bit worn down. Sleep is good. Okay, so we've got, this is Ellie. For those who haven't been on the channel yet and are new, this is not Ellie, this is Szara. And I must tell you something about myself. I have a very, 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 very bad short-term memory due to a stroke I had a couple of years ago. So I don't remember a lot of things in the short term at all. And I do muddle up names and things. If I've been working with Ellie all morning, I'll come out and accidentally call Szara Ellie. But this is Szara. She is a buckskin Welsh mountain pony crossed with an Arabian. She's 13.2 hands high and 16 years old. She's a maiden. She's never had any foals, and she's going to never have any. And there's a reason I didn't breed her, and that is because of the temperament that she has. She's a good horse, but she can be quite cranky and quite testy with people. So I decided not to breed her because of that, because if that flows through into a foal, then we've got another problem horse for another 40 years. So I made the right decision with that. But she's a lovely horse, and if you work well with her, she's really good. You've just got to take things easy and slow with her. So that's what we're going to do. Now she's what we call in season. So it's coming up spring, and both of my mares that I have here, actually the third one also is in season. They've all cycled together, meaning they're ready to breed right now. So when they're ready to breed, they do have a tendency to be a little bit more angsty and nervy. So she may be a bit more nervy today than she has been. So we'll see how she goes, and we'll get moving. Oh, you do night shift. Oh, yeah. It would make you tired. I used to do night shift many times over the years. Night shift and weekends. It makes the money, but it makes one very tired, and it's really upsetting to the metabolism and everything else. Everything in your body goes haywire when you do night shift. But a lot of people are stuck doing it. But good on you for doing it. Okay, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to get myself ready. So the other thing about me, my channel's called Nervous Rider for a reason, because I am a nervous person and I really freak out quite quickly when something goes wrong. And around horses make me quite nervous. So I may go to do something and then say I can't do it. And if I can't do it, I won't force it, because I don't want to get myself into a state of upsetness, which will make the horse more upset. So what we're going to do today, I'm just going to try and set a small jump up like I did the other day, and we'll see if we can get her moving. Hope everyone's having a good afternoon or evening, and I hope everybody sleeps well tonight. So important. So I'm going to do side to side today. And I'm going to try and have it where it's a little bit easier for you guys to see what we're doing while I'm doing it. I don't have expensive equipment at all, so it is a little bit it's not exciting. It's just whatever I can find that works is what I do. Unfortunately, I won't be able to read the chat while I'm riding, so I'm sorry about that, but we'll see how we go. Hopefully I can, maybe I can yell a little bit loud if I need to try and say something, but I'll try and pop over and say what I need to say. Just want to make sure. I can't see whether or not, okay, so that's not really in the middle. Now we're in the middle. I'll just try to give you the best vantage point, because it's very hard to see anything. So that jumps in the middle. So you're going to see her go that way and across, and then across. Occasionally you might see her go round. So first I'm going to go round, and she'll come in and out of view, but it won't be for long. I'm going to take my glasses off so I don't smash them if I fall off. We don't want that to happen. Now guys, if you are new to horses, I myself always will wear a helmet. Some people don't, but don't be down on people who don't, because it's their choice. And there's many people who don't wear helmets and they're fine. I like to wear a helmet, and I'm very grateful that I always have worn one, because every accident I've had, I've hit my head and I've broken the helmets into pieces. So I've really saved myself by doing that. But it does get a bit hot, so I won't be doing it for too long, because my head sweats in this heat. And we'll see how we go. I'm just going to ask her to come with me and do just a practice walk home. Come on. Really, mate? She's very good at responding to any verbal commands that I give. Good. Come on, Lily. Even when she doesn't want to do things, she'll still do them, because she's a very good listener and she understands how things work. She's a really good worker. Come on. I'll just get her to come over. Hup. Come on, Hup. A little higher, a little faster, a little quicker. I'll see if I can get her to come over at a quicker pace. Hup. 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 There we go. Hup. So Szara is very much a verbal command horse. She listens really well. And often you'll see I can do a lot more with her than I can do with some of the other horses I have. So she is a very good listener, but it took a lot of years of very good patience with her because she's one that likes doing her things her way. We've got to convince her that it's her way when it's really our way. So I'm just going to make sure nothing's too tight. She's given me a bit of a dig there. She says, I'm going to get on the off side. So this is classed as the off side. A lot of people only ever get on the on side. I always get on both because actually I forgot to do something. Just give me a moment. I forgot to do her feet. Up. Lily, let's try this side. Up. Up. Good girl. Make sure she's got nothing sitting in that foot before I start getting on. Don't want to have a rock or something stuck in there that then causes a problem. Up, get up, come on love. Thank you love, good girl. Actually we might even have to get that done a little earlier. Okay. Other side. Come on. Up. Good girl. Good girl. Whoa. Now this goes to show that it's lucky I checked. We've got a rock in there. That's the problem. You get a rock. It's a bit you've got to check them well. Okay. All right, guys. Wish me luck. I'm going to jump on. Hopefully, I'll be right too. And we're going to ask her to stand nice and still while I jump on. Stand. She's one who doesn't like to stand. You have to work on it every single time. Good girl. Now she's standing nicely. Got a big thick crest on her neck here, which is not good. We've got to get her exercise and get that down because summer and spring is round the corner. She's not listening. Come on. Turn that. Stretch. And this side. Stretch. Give her a stretch first. Come on. Bump her over. Being a bit refusing. She's refusing a little bit. So now I'm going to ask her to move and she'll go. Go for a walk. Good job. Lifting her legs nicely and listening. That's what I'd like. Just going to go round for a walk. Go over. Get her used to my weight again. Come on. Good girl. I'm going to go a little quicker. Trot, trot, trot on, trot. She'll give me a trot in a moment. She's just carrying on a little. She wants dinner because they've got dinner over there. I've got to ask a bit more firm. Hup. Hup. And she's really swishing that tail quite a bit because she's cranky because they're all eating dinner. She's got to work. Hup. Hup. So I'm going to come round. Yep. I want her to listen. We're going to start just going across now. Whoa, wasn't ready for that one. That was a little bit more than what I expected right then. No, that's where I've got to get myself. Okay, we're just going to settle it down a bit. It's warming up a little bit. Whoop. Trying to avoid that section over there because there's a bit of wet there. Into a planter. Good girl. Nice slow one. Just going to do a few little circles here. I'm very aware there's two horses over there that may start running in a minute once it's evening time. And just give it a little bit there. So far she's doing pretty well. I'm kind of a little bit, my seat's not real good right now. I feel a little bit more like I'm going to fall, but this is a great saddle. And it does help keep me in nicely. Even when I don't feel like I can cope with the jump. And that's pretty quick for a pant for her. Usually she doesn't want to pant that quick. Hello. Relax. Hello. So she's doing really good. I'm just going to jump off for a second. I'm going to do the jump so you can see her coming forwards now. And have a look from that angle as well. My seat is terrible. And I'm very nervy at the moment, so I'll turn this round. Lily. Szara, come over. Yep. Over. Walking, walking. Good girl. Up. Up. Good job. Good girl. So she's hooking on really nicely today. You can see she's following everything that I'm asking her to do. Hey Metal, how you doing? And hey Unico. I'm pretty pleased with her performance so far. I just can't see where is it? Is it there? There. Oh, it's hard for me to tell where I've got the, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to try and show you a bit of a better angle. So you can see what's happening with her body when I'm going over from this direction. Very soon I should be able to show you with something that I can put in the middle and then show you everything that I'm doing as well, because it's very frustrating I get when you're trying to watch what's happening and you can't really see everything that's going on. It can be really annoying. It's annoying for me too. I watch everything back to make sure I'm not making mistakes, and I review myself every single ride just to make sure that if there's anything that I'm doing wrong, I remember and think about it next time so that I don't make the same mistake if I can help it. Even though half the time I can't remember by the time the next ride happens, it is good to reinforce to yourself. If you do ride horses, it's always good to get someone to video you and have a look at how you're sitting and how your posture is and how the horse's posture is while you're riding. It can tell you an awful lot, and it can help you with learning how to sit better, hang on better and stay on better, especially if the horse is a challenging one, like a younger horse, or one that can, you know, suddenly take off and go 100 miles an hour like this girl can. All right, I'm going to head off again, and I'm going to get on the other side now so I even it up, if my knees will let me. Oh, I'll tell you, my knees are getting so bad I don't think I'll be doing this much longer. Stand, good girl. This is all standing. Stand, stand. And if she moves, I'll just move with her and just wait until she settles. Walk. Good girl. And stand. Good girl. And relax. Let's get her to relax before I jump up. So she's not giving me any drama. Then she'll stand nice and still. If they're moving, don't get on while they're moving. Because what you do is you reinforce that they should move when you're moving. And it's not a good thing. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more horses just over to the side of me that are right there, heading over this way. Come on, love, wake up. Up. Usually you don't have to give her any kind of kick, you just ask her to go, but she's a little lazy this afternoon. Nicely to do it the right way. She's trying to avoid. Well, that did not go well. Now your feet up. Well. So see, things can change very quickly. Keep worrying about the dinner over there and the horses over there. I'm going to get her to go for a run out so I can make sure she hasn't damaged herself. Give me a minute. You always want to check before you get back on. Make sure they're sound. Out. Walk on. I think she just took the back end of it, but just want to make sure she's not got any limp or anything happening. Yep, stop. Cantering fine. Then go to the other side. Make sure from both angles. Canter. And roll. Face in. Up. Up. Come on. There. Yep. Ah. Say I will. Okay, she's fine. Sometimes with horses, they will try to knock things down so that you won't get back on and do anything. She does have a habit of doing that occasionally. She gets a bit lazy and goes, nah, I'm not doing it, so I'll knock everything down, and then you'll have to get off. But what she also has to bank on is that I'm not going to get super tired and get sick and tired of getting on and off, because that's a lot of work for me. So I teach my horses to withstand me getting on and off as many times as I want. They're not taught that once you get off it's all over. They're taught that once you get off you may very well get back on. Makes a better horse. That way if you're out, you fall off or anything, they don't automatically think it's all over with and we never have to stand still again. We can just go home into our paddock until the next time. A lot of people don't practice that with their horses. It's very important to do. For mine, it's very important to do. Some people don't need to, but I like to do it. They're getting on and I'm getting off different sides, so that she does not expect me to not get on and off several times when I'm with her and I'm doing a ride. We just let her do her thing. She's really being very good considering how she's watching that the other horses are all eating and doing really well. Look, and stand. Good girl. Relax. Good girl. And she keeps going, I'll keep going with her. Stand. Good girl. Not until she's completely still will I get on. If she's not still, we don't get on. Okay. Alright, so she's really good at standing still now. I'm going to get her to go back over. We're going to just go over here. We're going to walk. Well. And remembering, I'm bitless as well, so it's a different kettle of fish for me with her, being bitless. She responds differently with the bit when she doesn't have the bit. We tend to use her with the bit. Okay, that was good. Whoa, you've got to be good on your turns. Got to be able to tight turn. Got to be able to stay on in a tight turn with this girl. It's really hard to do sometimes. Whoa. Good girl. Trying to slow her down a little. And we're going to stop for a moment and just walk slowly. Walking. I need to get my bearings again. Hello there. Good boys. So she's in a really nice canter then. She can turn on a dime, this girl. I want her to not canter straight away though. I want her to slow down a little. I don't want it to always be cantering every 5 seconds. So we're going to walk over. We're going to walk. Slowly. Walk on. Good girl. And we're just going to slow things down a little. She's wanting to go really fast and it's really, it's good, but I'm coming She's going side, 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 real suddenly turning at a full-on canter, coming over the jump, going straight into a canter and turning instantly without much space. So it's a bit slippery still on the ground over there. So I'm just kind of, she's puffing and huffing. We're going to walk her just to settle her down. You don't ever want to just let them stop and not move on. You want to walk them down. Good girl. Good girl. Let's settle everything down at a nice walk. Gonna practice a walk. No, not listening. We're going to turn again. Go back across. I'm going to ask her to listen. Think about it. Listen. Walk on. Walking. Good girl. That's much better. Walking slowly. Good job. Okay, so she's listening nice now. She's doing a much better job. I'm very happy about that. Says I'm not going to do that. I said, well, we'll go back round and we'll do it one more time. We'll give it a go. If we do to go over on that direction, she could be just really tired, or she could be a bit sore now. Okay, so she's now broken the jump down, but that's okay, we can still work with that. She still wants to jump at the same height. Slowly. You're going to slow down. Good girl. Slowly. Good girl. She usually doesn't refuse, so she might just be feeling a bit worn down now. This is a lot of work for her. It's probably the most work she's done for a long time. Good girl. So I want to settle her down and slow things down. Back to a walk. We don't want to finish on a canter or anything. We want to finish on just a nice walk. So we're going to finish on a nice walk. Slowly. Walk on. Slowly. Good girl. Good job. Walk. Walking. Lovely. Slow trot. That's really good. Walking. Walk. Good girl. That's much better. Okay. Going to get her to go over 2 more times and we're going to finish for her with her today. So I want her to just walk nice and slow. Walk on. Good job. Good girl. Go again. And just walking, walk. She wants to rush things. She wants to stop and walk. Good job. All right. Good girl. And that's it for today because she's starting to get quite heated. She's sweating quite a lot. And that's a lot for her. Girl. And that was actually a lot for me too. I'm kind of sore now. My knees are sore. I'm really glad though that we got this done this afternoon, and thank goodness for the nice weather. Then we'll need to hose them all down. Once the summer hits, we'll be hosing everybody down after we do a ride. Probably going to want to go and do a little bit of a roll once I take this off. Good girl. Good job. Yeah, good job. Good girl. Good job. So you're a very good girl. You did a really good job. Yeah. Can I have a roll? Can I have a roll? I'm going to have a roll. Have a roll. Good job. Lily, hey, come on. Good girl. Thanks to everybody who's come on, and thanks to the 9 people who've hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed and you do want to learn a little bit or watch what I do with these horses, please do subscribe. If you hit the like button, it helps with the algorithm and it gets the channel a bit more noticed. Eventually, I would like to, at some point, be able to get a little bit of monetization so I can help out with the feeds during summer. It's very expensive to keep them. I've got 5 of them, and pretty much every single one of them is a is horses that were either nobody wanted them and were rescues, or just they're just not behaved all that great. And she's going to roll for us now. Get this up here. And she's going to have a big roll. There we go. Give herself a dust bath. She's a bit sweaty under there. Good girl. Bit of a shake. Look at that dust coming off. So she's done good. But thank you everyone who's watched. It's pretty late over there, I'm imagining, for the most people that are watching. Don't get many Australians on here though. She's as well trained as she's going to get. Yeah, Equine, thanks for your lovely comment. Yeah, she's about as good as she's ever going to get. When I got her, she was an absolute shocker. She just wanted to attack everybody and bite everybody. She really didn't like people very much at all. But she's actually really, underneath that, very sweet. And people who have horses understand, just because they pull faces and they show signs, you know, of what most people read as aggression, it's not always the case with them. Sometimes it's just a bit of a bluff because they want to get out of things. Sometimes it's just, that's how they are and there's not much you can do about it. She's one of those horses that she's pleasant until you ask her for work. When you ask her for work, she'll become unpleasant. She's unpleasant with other horses too. She's a loner. She will, she has to be the head of the herd. If she's not the head, she gets very depressed very quickly. So my other daughter's other mare over there, Ellie, has been trying to take the title of lead mare for the last 3 years. And Szara's getting older now, so I'm starting to see where Szara is losing the ability to have that lead dominant mare role. I don't think it's going to be much longer before Ellie takes right over there. And then I don't know what's going to happen. I may have to separate them because Ellie's not very forgiving. Szara is, but Ellie's not. So, yeah. And thanks, Mark, for coming on and saying hi too. I appreciate that too. And Metal as well. And everyone who's been here, thank you so much. I'm going to head off. It's 4:42 p.m. here. Time for me to get everybody's dinner done, and then for me to crash out and have a nice, probably a nice hot bath tonight, and then go to sleep. I think I need it. But hopefully we get another beautiful day. And there's the afternoon sun there. It's beautiful. The sky's nice, a couple of clouds, nothing major. So it's a lovely afternoon. All the other people's horses have gone to have their dinner. So they've got dinner over the back there. I'll go and let her go home. Thanks so much. And you guys have a lovely evening. And I'll catch you guys later. Thank you to everyone who has come on today. Appreciate you. Good night.